were standing on a mountain top where the cactus flowers grow.
The first song I ever wrote was I probably have never even said this, but it was a Jimmy Buffett-like song that was about working in the oil field. I worked every summer when I went to college. I worked all these great different rigs in different places, and the first song I ever wrote was about that. That would be including guitar. The first song I really ever wrote was about some Mexican food when I was 8 years old. First guitar I ever had was a guitar my sister had and kind of played around with her friends. I don't think she ever learned how to play it, and then it sat in a closet forever. And when I went to A&M, right out of high school, I was, gathering up the crappy stereo system and the Herman Hesse books, and there was that guitar, and I just picked it up and threw it in the car.
Across the desert on a dining car.
I loved Willie Nelson, and I was a country fan, so I loved Merle Haggard, and I loved really country songs like some that Tammy Wynette sang. She didn't write, but she sang these beautiful, incredible songs. Marty Robbins, the Gunfighter Ballad album, I played it 1,000,000 times.
He was walking through the alleyway where the drifters sleep.
I always had this innate feeling that I needed to do something that I did well. And I never really excelled at particular anything. And when I started playing the guitar and started trying to write songs, they just fell out. They were easy to write, and it made sense, and I thought, I'm onto something here.
Dan and Margarita were swaying side by side. I heard they were divorcing, but I guess I let it slide. And I wished I had some money with which to buy a rhyme. I wish I cashed my paycheck before I came to town. But I reached into my pocket, found 3 20s and a 10. It feels so good, feeling good again.
Not just Robert Earl, but all these Texas guys, they write without restraint. It's a good no BS way to go about it. When you're not really massaging a song like we do in Nashville too much.
The stars were high above them, the moon was in the east. The sun.
Well, the greatest thing about The Road Goes On Forever, as far as a song, it means that I never have to play Freebird, which is a really fantastic thing if you're a musician and you've played as many bars as I've played. When people say, play Freebird, I go, I got one. I got my own Freebird.
Son about the Cubans, house just out the road with a briefcase full of money, pistol in his boot, the cards on the table, the log and busting in, the road goes on forever, the party never ends.
It was instantly a song that had some kind of impact on people, and when we recorded it, when I'd play the record, people would point that song out. And it's been a staple of my live show for 22 years now.
I'm coming home.
Study the really great songwriters, and that's everybody from the Beatles to Dylan to Guy Clark, Downs Van Zandt, Lyle Lovett, and try to get a sense of what they're doing, and then always be true to your heart as far as like what you're writing, because the truth, for me at least, the truth always works so much better. So what you want to do is you want to know what all these people do and study what they do, but you don't want to copy them.
There are very few artists out there, I think, my experience, that are as authentic as Robert Earl Keen. I think that explains his longevity and the fact that he'll be around a long time, because there's nothing phony about Robert Earl Keen. What you see, what you hear, that's what you get.
If I could live my life all over, it wouldn't matter.
Well, for us, it means when we go outside of Texas, we see lots of Texans, and what the most common response we get is, thanks for coming here to wherever, Connecticut or somewhere, Montana. We really miss Texas, and you brought a piece of home back to us. And you know, I've had serious people send me letters and say that after they saw us play, they moved back to Texas. So I guess we carry it around regardless. It's there with us. There's somehow Texas is all over me.